back everyone to Let's Play SimCity 2013. I'm Tenikov, and this is still Souchong Summit. When we left off, let's see, we were going to fix education. We just put in a police precinct, and we found out that some of the crime was our fault for not giving these people enough jobs. So I think I was going to build this wing out. And also, I need to put in some more taxpayers, so that should resolve itself when we add some more jobs. Let's go ahead and create just a little bit more revenue by zoning for some more commercial. Hopefully we'll be able to handle it. Too many deaths. Was that too much crime? I didn't see it. I have an idea for over here. I want to make sure that I take care of using this rail connection. Which, does it terminate there? That's kind of sad. But okay. So this will be the last city that can connect to the good old Nautilus Plateau directly, I guess. Even though Nautilus Plateau... No, Nautilus Plateau has a train station. Okay, so priorities. I hopped over to Viridia to see what the crime problem was over in that area, and I found that Max's man is pretty frustrating. He takes a lot more time to get going than Dr. Vu does, and Dr. Vu is pretty much just pumping a steady stream of criminals, and even with a police station with extra jail cells, extra police cars, all kinds of stuff, I'm still having trouble over there. I can't afford to put anything in, so priority one has got to be fixing that. And best way I know to do that is to go ahead and increase revenue by increasing people. Oh dear, we are really broke. You can see there's plenty of stress on this little road. Maybe it's time to start thinking about some mass transit. I'm wondering if anyone can see the grand goal that I have in mind for mass transit. I think it's been planned out fairly well. Probably could have done a better job in at least a couple places. I mean, I'm going to have some weird intersections when all's said and done. But things should end up... Oh, I mean, any way you look at it, I'm going to like it. It's going to grow on me. I wasn't too crazy about this little S-bend. Well, I was crazy about the S-bend, but I wasn't too crazy about this little area and this odd shape. But now it's quite endearing. I quite like it. It's part of the city. Go ahead and see if we can start pumping in some industry. Maybe I'll zone the other side of the street finally. Yeah, I think I can get away with that. I don't like how it does that. Even though it's just the color on the fire station, I like to remember that fire station has plans. You can see I've been taking it so slow with developing commercial that I just now started to unlock my ability to specialize in gambling. I don't think I'm going to be taking advantage of that because gambling brings crime. And crime is quite the issue. 80 arrests per day. That's outstanding. It's too bad there's nowhere to put them. Too bad you can't just export your criminals. I'm going to go ahead and bump it up to llama speed. Just because it's kind of agonizing to just wait for money. I did, while I was over in Viridia, give myself a cash gift to cover the police station. Just because. And yes, okay. For some reason I have some medium wealth parks. Or some medium wealth commercial rather. which means it's time to start putting some parks in, and I believe, yeah, all of this demand is for medium wealth people, which could be moving in over here, I think. I think this has a medium wealth boost. Only taught 99 students yesterday. What were you guys doing? Go to class. Come on. Education is free. And the government, I look out for you. Now, why doesn't this... Oh, that makes perfect sense. No, everything's good. Just gonna do this. Maybe a little bit more. Trim that up. Go ahead and make my little... Let's see. Oh, come on. I'll try to make it as small as possible then. We'll do this and this, maybe. And then... Crap. Stop that. I need you. I need you, baby. Alright. Okay, good. I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand how so much so fast. Didn't gain people, industry, looking healthy. Maybe I can afford to put some more commercial in. Maybe I can even afford to put some commercial in down here. I haven't seen any traffic on it. And I haven't bumped it up to high density. I think I'll keep it as it is for now. Just in case. Just in case. Healthcare. 19 deaths per day. Only increasing because, well, we have more people. More people than we can handle. Yes, crime is still quite the issue. No criminals rehabilitated per day. Not what you want to see. I don't know how to give criminals to my other cities, though. So that's just going to stay an issue as of now. I gotta tell you, I'm really not liking Vu not in my city. In Viridia, the happiness is at 90%. Even with all the crime. They have over 200 crimes committed per day and 0 regional criminals. But their happiness is 98%. Or not 98, it's 88, but it fluctuates, rather. Why can you not create a valid road end? Do elaborate. There. Eat it. And the curve. There we go. Trim all of our derps. And 420. Not much money. I did also find out that some of my students are being educated in Viridia instead of over here, which is alright. It's only primary and college though. I thought it would be high school students, especially with this fiasco that still hasn't been fixed. Parks. I mean, everyone's happy, so I'm not going to do that yet. Maybe... Oh, can I handle that stress? Maybe I can upgrade these to medium density. To get some more people in. Anyhow, before I go any further, gotta make sure to do what my original goal was, which is getting more tax-paying industries. $1,000, 378, 1,008, and 2,000. Was that it? 1,500. Okay. 2,500. I'm gonna go to cheetah speed just to get the money. Zoning is a problem. That means they're screaming for medium wealth. Maybe I will try to push my medium wealth over here and medium density up my poor people. I think it's an important skill in, especially SimCity 5, to be able to segregate your populace. And I don't mean that in any bad way at all. What I mean is you have to know where people are living, and you have to be able to control where they prefer to live. For example, I'm planning on this being the medium, or if I go high wealth area over here, and this is always going to be the poor people. And the reason for that is a train station will be a NIMBY. This is always going to be more polluted than this area will be, and the wind is going to blow this way anyway. Plus the garbage dump is over here, although that effect shouldn't spread terribly far. Excuse me. Anyway, land value. Where is it? Here it is. Right now I've got nothing. You can see my YIMBYs here and my NIMBYs, obviously the industry. As long as I put the YIMBYs over here, or the good effect YIMBYs in this area, that's a NIMBY, and I don't really touch anything over here, this should be only low wealth. Although, being me, I'll probably try to aim for this so that I don't feel like too much of an asshole for doing it. Then medium wealth I'll probably give them the choice actually. Right now I'm kind of segregating. I don't want any more high wealth than are content to just live with what services they have, because I'm not prepared to deal with these finicky high wealth people. I went ahead and medium density that because these are getting a little overcrowded, and the low density to medium density shift is a little bit different than the medium density to high density shift because you gain an extra lane. You go from being a 2-lane road to a 4-lane road. And obviously the key difference there, besides the double capacity, is that your city will start to build up. And the difference between medium and high is a lot more tenuous, I guess. Because yes, I've just put a lot more stress on these roads, but I've given them a whole nother lane to drive around, slow drivers, hopefully emergency vehicles. I don't know if they fixed that. Anything that causes a stoppage. Hopefully they'll take advantage of the extra lane to just get around it or to spread out better. I've doubled the capacity of the road, and I've increased the amount of people using it. But when you go to high density, you don't double the capacity of the road again. You increase the speed that they can travel on it, and you give them the right-of-way at intersections with medium density, even though there's still going to be stoplights, but you don't get an extra lane, so you don't see as much of a clear shift as you do with the jump from low to medium. I mean, that should be pretty obvious with the fact that this was all red and backed up, and this had no problem. But now that I've mediumed this has absolutely no problem, and this is difficult because they're trying to use this to cut straight across now. Not a problem. Also, patience is a big key with upgrades, because you've got to wait for the blocked up traffic to clear the system. The same with building or expanding, building new zones, new roads. When they build the houses, they have construction trucks, moving vans. They have about 3 or 4 times the amount of traffic that road's actually going to get. So it's important not to just look at a road that you've just zoned, see it's red, and then panic and go ahead and bump it up a notch. That's a surefire way to just overwhelm your city's roads. You can see just from these small injections of people, we've doubled our population and we have turned on the money makers. And look at that, look at that. We're actually starting to rehabilitate some of our criminals. So maybe crime will stop being a problem. Did I say spop? I don't even know. Go ahead and shoop de whoop over here. See what this is all about. Anything? Still begging me to put in a city hall module? Oh, petition to build the mayor's house. Okay, okay, wait. Crusade on crime. Oh, okay. Well, I'll do that later. The mayor's house raises medium wealth land value. $100 an hour. Essentially, it's a free park. Everyone's happy by it. I think the radius is... I mean, it might as well be infinite. And I don't really know where to put it. Just somewhere that you want some medium wealthers to live. So let's put it... Actually, I can put it on the main road because I don't think I'm going to drive around on it. But... yeah, I'll go ahead and put it here. Just because. Just because. And that should raise this medium wealth. I do plan on medium densitying this. That's not a verb. It's a verb for now. I plan on medium densitying this area. At least this area. Fairly soon. Once my residential demand for medium wow, I was gonna say once it picks back up, but it's already pretty high. Maybe I'll put another park in. Maybe I'll just zone some more people too. How about here? Yay, you guys have a place to live now. What goes on the outside? Obviously industry over here. Maybe some more commercial right here. Maybe people even? I could put people there. And that'd be strange. Some of my commercial is complaining for workers. So bad that they're closing. Although now that we've almost tripled our population in quite a short period of time, I mean, you can see, if you can build a tiny city, give all the civics to your Sims, and then and only then ratchet up maybe small sections. Definitely bite off small sections because you don't want to bite off way more than you can chew. If you can balance your budget with giving them the basics, you can rake in the bank as soon as you start building up and getting some more people to move in. I'm tempted to go further with it. Let's go ahead and upgrade City Hall because we now have suburb status, I think. Oh, Metropolis. Okay. I'm going to disagree since we only have 17,000, but whatever. What do they want? Do they want more cars? I don't know. I'm just going to ignore it because... okay, no I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and put a jail in. I'm going to put it there. No reason. I'm pretty sure I can put stuff on top of it. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate, but I know I can put that up on there. So that'll be kind of cool. Maybe. I don't know. Nice green, happy faces. I haven't even checked my favorite chart in a long time. The happiness chart. What are we doing? 75%. Commercial's unhappy. Medium wealth doesn't have enough shoppers. That is probably due to the fact that there's no one who's medium wealth living here. Everyone's poor. Taught 120. I'm not content with that. I'm going to go ahead and add some school buses. Now we've got 6 buses driving around. And I'll add my 2 ground floor classrooms to go with those extra buses. What? Oh, is this going to beg me to... oh. Seems like that happens to me all the time. I'll put in an upgrade right before they ask for it. I'm a fan of basketball. So let's go ahead and bribe them a little bit. just straight out right. How about... God, I wish there was an easy way to say, look guys, you're evicted in the name of the good of everyone. That'll work, I guess. Hopefully this figure will start to hop up just a little bit. You can see they're already redeveloping over here. And we'll take care of water is our last issue. How much? 6 per hour, so it's pretty much time to start thinking about a pump. Maybe we can work on that before we're too polluted to deal with it. I like that I've left myself plenty of room over here. That I'm sure I will take advantage of in the future. For now, we're not too dirty, and I'll change it to filtration pumps once we are. This is now redundant and a NIMBY. Get out of my town. That was bad timing. You never want to do things that require workers at night and then demolish the other ones because now they don't have water until the morning. $25,000 to clean up trash. Ask later. I'm feeling that. I can do that. Let's take care of abandoned buildings and then I'll call it. In the next episode, now that we've got some cash under our feet, we'll be working on making our Sims happy and maybe filling out a bit more of the city now that we have some cash flow to play with. I know it was looking a little sketchy there, but I think we're through it. I think we've weathered the storm, and now we can just focus on building a nice, happy place for our Sims to live. I'm going to call it here. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.